Well, it seems as if an Ubisoft director is blaming gamers and saying that they are non decent human beings because they were criticizing the company for its failures. And this is a company that you can't forget releases products that aren't finished or polished, often resulting in game breaking bugs, which is what we saw with Star Wars Outlaws, having people who pre ordered the game spending $130 on it, having to restart their whole progress in order to get the update to solve those game breaking bugs. And we're also seeing the same thing with Assassin's Creed Shadows Ultimate Edition being digital, which is crazy to me that they're charging $130 just for 3 days early access as well as the season's pass with some skins for your characters. And this just furthermore proves that these people are so out of touch. They always think that they are not in the wrong. It's always the people on the opposite side. And when you go over to his original tweet, this is what Stevie Chassard, who is a monetization director over at Ubisoft, had to say. And all I ask of you is to please subscribe, like, or dislike. It doesn't matter. It helps this channel, and I much appreciate it. So this is what he said. I rarely post on social media, but today I am sad, ashamed, and sad. The gaming industry is rough at the moment. We all know it, but seeing how gamers react on social medias, wishing ill fate to companies and people alike is sad. And not only towards Ubisoft. I think people are voicing their own opinions towards the executives, and this person falls within that category when it comes to receiving the backlash because these are the people that continue to support and continue to develop terrible products and releasing them to the public, having gamers spending and wasting their hard earned cash on a product that is absolutely terrible. He continues on. Even though it is always the vocal minority that expresses themselves on social media, I was hurt and ashamed to be a part of this community. I guess the vocal minority in this case is about 80% plus of the gamer base when it comes to them voicing their opinions on this topic. And criticism isn't something new when it comes to Ubisoft. They've been receiving criticisms up the wazoo these past couple of releases because, once again, this company, a AAA game developer with hundreds of millions of dollars at disposal when it comes to being able to develop these games, can't seem to actually create a good product and actually release it with little to no controversy. And he continues on. What is even more revolting is coming on LinkedIn and seeing the same comments from people within the industry on top of exposing yourself as a clearly non decent human being. You are affecting thousands of employees that are already impacted by all the hate despite doing their best to deliver incredible experiences. Then I say to you, aren't you the one that is also affecting your employees when it comes to them developing and trying to grant your wishes when it comes to your terrible product? Having, again, for example, Assassin's Creed Shadows, you could have just created your own fictional character that wasn't Yasuke and pretty much be all good, but they didn't decide to go down that route. They decided to do a completely different thing, and it's costed them severely having to delay the game and in hopes of trying to at least minimize the criticism by fixing things such as the music that is played when Yasuke is involved in combat. He continues on, how can you wish a company to fail simply because they do not cater to you or that the product does not please you is beyond me. When it comes to a product not pleasing the gamer, it's more than likely they are pissed off that they spent their hard-earned cash on a game that wasn't absolutely polished and actually released to its full state. I think that is why many people are pissed, and I've already said that countless of times. He finishes off his statement by saying this, we are all on the same boat. Please, please, please stop spreading hate. We should all uplift each other instead of bringing each other down. And I want to get back to the topic of him being a monetization director over at Ubisoft, because if you go over to Ubisoft and you look up the title of monetization director over on their hiring page and scroll down to their job description, these are the types of roles and people that continue to add these live service elements, these season passes, again, adding these monetary shops in games in hopes to milk the average consumer, because this is what they have to do. They have to define, implement, and monitor the game's monetization strategy to maximize player conversion and revenues using acquisition and retention levers, define in game items pricing, identify potential sales drivers, launch innovative monetization offers and features, i.e., subscriptions, virtual goods, social monetization, and optimize the monetization flow and consumer experience for the players, maintaining the integrity of the vision for the game. And it just continues to go on. I'm not going to read all of it, but these are the types of roles that have ruined gaming in general, and why we are seeing such a giant disparity between the developers and the average gamer, and why we are seeing these indie dev studios that don't have a lot of money to their name, but they have love and passion when it comes to creating products. And that is why we are seeing that sector thrive and have ultimately a lot of success, because a lot of gamers like their products. And with all of that in mind, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.